Happy Chinese New Year! We at Dining in the Dark Kuala Lumpur are celebrating this splendid year of the snake. And if you listen closely, Sense and Sage does sound very snakish. All the okay, that's snake, the year of the snake. Joining me to talk all about Chinese New Year today is Marcos, our shining star. Welcome, Marcos.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Happy Chinese New Year.
Happy Chinese New Year to you and to the viewers as well.
Yes. So, Marcos, what are some of the Chinese New Year greetings that you know?
恭喜发财
Okay.
生日快乐
No, sir.
新日快乐
新年快乐. Yes. Anything else?
That's all
You don't know 红包拿来?
红包拿来啦 tahu sikit-sikit ampau.
Okay. Alright. So basically, you know, like just now you say 恭喜发财, right? So it's already mixed because like in Mandarin it's
Yes.
恭喜发财.
Yes.
And then in Cantonese it's 恭喜发财. And then like in Hokkien is 恭喜發財. So I learned,
Different.
yeah, it's the same thing but
Same thing.
in different dialects.
Yes.
Yeah, so well done. And being a Malaysian, other than being a Malaysian, can you tell us why you as an Iban actually celebrate Chinese New Year?
So I celebrate Chinese New Year. I meet with Malaya. Maybe
Yeah,
you have the
can.
Malay viewers. So I celebrate Chinese New Year because my wife is Chinese. She's a Johorian from Simpang Renggam.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I just got married since 2021.
2021.
Yes.
Okay. So like because you marry a Chinese, then now you celebrate Chinese New Year.
Yes.
So-
every year.
Okay. So before you met your wife, what was Chinese New Year like for you?
So actually, the Chinese New Year for me, it's the same compared to the similar like another celebration. So the Chinese New Year, it's more to the relationship among the families. We celebrate the New Year together.
Yes.
Yeah. For example, I celebrate Christmas and I celebrate Gawai as well.
Yes.
That is the main. Every June we celebrate Gawai. That is one of the New Year for us. Gawai festival in Sarawak mostly celebrate by Dayak people.
Yeah.
Dayak people, there is two group. One is Iban, one is a Bidayo.
Okay.
Yeah. So Dayak people, we celebrate Gawai. It's similar to Chinese New Year. Chinese New Year is a new year, right?
Yes.
So this Gawai festival is kind of the new year to our
The
community.
Dayak
Because
community.
yes,
Okay.
it's the symbolic is a harvest festival actually. When the harvest festival, that is the symbolic. We celebrate the new year. Before the harvest festival, all the Iban, all the Dayak, they harvest the paddy. That is the
okay.
symbolic. This is a new year to us.
So it's
We got a new rice to eat.
yes,
We
yes.
harvest. We got the new rice.
Yeah.
That is symbolic to New Year to us. Yeah, that's why. So it's the same.
similar for you.
Similar
it's similar.
to yeah.
But now
similar
you
to the
have one
Chinese New Year.
extra celebration to celebrate.
Yes, but for me, Chinese New Year before I married to my wife, I knew this Chinese New Year.
Of course.
Because we celebrate before because my my auntie was a Chinese.
right.
I have a Chinese friend. Then we go ngabang lah. Ngabang is a Iban language. We go celebrate together, visit the house. That's
Yes.
what we call ngabang. Yeah.
So you like go visiting and you know, so
Yes.
that's part of the celebration that you experience before you are
Yes.
married. So now that you are married to a Chinese, I want us to talk about the customs and practices for Chinese New Year, you know. But of course, different family does it differently, you know, when it comes to customs and practices. So it depends on like, you know, like I said, there is sub-ethnic group, the different, like whether you're Hokkien, you're Hakka, you're Cantonese or even Teochew. So they might have slightly different practices. So let's talk about it. And I'm sure, to those who are not familiar, they might think, what? So many groups? Okay, a bit complicated. But let's start with the reunion dinner. Okay. Does your family eat at home or at a restaurant?
So during the Chinese New Year,
Yeah.
we normally are not celebrate here because all my family in Johor,
Yes.
side to my father-in-law, mother-in-law,
Sure.
that is more happening.
Yeah.
Because you celebrate together with your family.
Yeah.
It can make more your relationship can make more closer.
Yes.
Eat together. So
Yeah.
mostly we will eat in the restaurant.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a normal the celebrations. I like it because it's make our relationship more closer. Actually.
So basically,
Yes.
your in-laws, like your family on your wife's side, will celebrate, have this reunion dinner in a restaurant.
In a restaurant. Yes.
Okay, because that's different from my family. My family would have it at home, and it's very meriah.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how large is your how many people in your reunion dinner. Like for my family, standard is about 16 people.
16.
Yeah, so is yours larger, like more people?
Around that.
Around that. Okay,
Around that.
okay.
Because
Yeah.
normally we will celebrate in restaurant because
Yes.
all my mother-in-law side and
Yes.
father-in-law side we celebrate together. I
Together,
think more than
okay.
20.
Wow. Okay,
Yes,
okay.
more than 20.
That's a big
So
group.
it's more happening.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
big
at the
group.
same time, so we can know each other.
Sure.
But the most important thing, my concept is, it's a very important. My side and to my wife's side,
Yes,
it's a compulsory. You have to know your wife's side.
of course.
Yeah, relative, your uncle, your auntie, your brother-in-law side,
Your cousins.
cousin,
Yeah,
and so
yeah.
on. That is more important thing. Yeah, you cannot make ignore about that. The relationship is a more important thing.
That's very
Yes.
interesting because, like, for my family, it's just the what we call the nuclear family. So basically, my brothers and the wives and their children, and then my parents, and that's it. Reunion dinner doesn't involve the cousins or the aunts and uncles. That would come later.
Yes.
So, okay, talking about dinner, of course, we must talk about the food. So, what kind of dishes that is a must-have in the reunion dinner? Do you know?
Isang.
Isang. Oh, so
Yes.
early. Okay.
That's the most important thing. And some more the fish
Yes.
steamboat.
What's that?
It's steamboat.
Oh,
the
steamboat.
fish.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
That's the most important.
Right.
And then some more meat. It's very important. Right?
Sure. Yeah, similar. I
Similar.
think because Chinese is very big on, the, I don't know how to say it, like a good, not good fortune, like when they pronounce the words, it brings, it has a good meaning. So they like something with good meaning.
Ong lah.
Not necessarily. So, for
necessarily,
example, like prawns. So my family will have prawn because my mom is a Cantonese. So they'll have prawn because prawn is called ha in Cantonese. Prawn is called ha. So they say when you have ha, it's like you have siu ha ha. It's like you have happiness. You laugh
Happiness.
ha 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 ha.
That's
Like that. So and then for fish, because fish is yu. So yu sounds like when you have excess, like surplus every year, 年年有余. So yu and yu sounds very similar. So they say, it's like they have very good meaning. So that's why they have all these kind of dishes.
We can call this a belief.
Yeah.
It's a belief.
It's a
Yeah.
It's like a belief. It's also like a custom, and so like my family would definitely we would have prawns, like I mentioned, and then we have some of our favorite dishes like fried meatballs, and then those are the customary. Like every year, my nieces and nephew will ask the grandma, "Grandma, are you going to cook this one?" Yeah. So we have quite a number of items on them. But yisang, only these last 2 years. We usually have yisang on the 7th day of Chinese New Year. We don't have it on reunion dinner. Yeah.
Okay. So because normally they do yisang. when the first Chinese New Year. I mean, not the first Chinese New Year, during the second or third like that. We go to the restaurant during the Chinese New Year.
Okay.
And then some the custom. I believe they put number 8, right? 8 is a...
Yeah, 8 is like
Yes.
prosperous.
Prosperity.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, like, okay, on the eve of Chinese New Year, do you know if your wife's family have this tradition of staying up past midnight to welcome the New Year?
Okay, so they just having dinner, isn't it? How?
No, ada tak dia macam sebab Eve kan, Eve of Chinese New Year dia akan dia tak tidur, dia stay up sampai lepas pukul 12 baru dia nak sambut tahun baru Cina, baru dia pergi tidur. Ada tak?
Ada.
Ada
Because
practice
it's
macam
waiting for the
New Year.
bunga api New Year.
Yes.
Ada, memang ada.
Adalah.
Similar lah. For example, like my celebration as well, we will do like that as well.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Sebab when I was younger, we used to do that. But nowadays, we are a bit lazy.
A bit lazy.
So we no longer wait until midnight. I think,
Yes.
yes, I don't know why, we just feel so tired after all the makan and all the...
Kenyang already, right?
Dah kenyang, dah penat. Dah, sebab nak kemas lagi, you have to tidy up the house
Yes.
in preparation for the first day. Okay, good. Now, after the Eve and after eating a lot of food, so now the first day, do you have any special practice that's usual in your family?
Normally, we will wish the Happy Chinese New Year
Yes.
to my family, and we will pass the ampao.
Yeah.
Pass the ampao.
Yes.
Among of the among of the cousin, among
Yes.
of the my brother-in-law.
True.
Yes.
Yes.
That is the normal.
Do you have this practice of like on the first day you must wear new clothes?
When?
On the first day, hari pertama, like kena pakai baju baru. Ada tak?
Tak ada.
Tak ada.
Tak ada.
Okay, sebab kan bagi Chinese kebanyakan lah, setahu saya, the practice is before Chinese New Year you must go and shop for new clothes, new shoes, whatever. It's even in the Chinese New Year song you have to shop for new clothes and new things for your life. So usually on the first day we will wear this new clothes to greet the new year, and usually definitely we have to wear red like what we are doing today. And then so actually I don't like red, so I only wear red for Chinese New
Some
Year.
of them they say a typical Chinese. They said like that to us. Why you wearing red? You're very typical Chinese lah. It's not compulsory. They said like that.
Yeah. But it's nice to be part of it, and definitely cannot
But
wear.
for me, I'm okay with the red because I like red.
Oh, you like red? Okay.
I like to wear the like a Chinese costume. But the one nowadays they don't practice lah. But I like to do that.
Okay, very interesting. Like in my family, for the first day, like similar, we will give out ang paos to the younger ones. The married ones will give ang paos, and then of course you have to greet the elders. Like the grandparents, the parents, the aunts and uncles. So the funny thing in my family is, so the children, they will have to queue up.
Queue up.
Yeah, so dia kena beratur. Dia kena beratur dari yang paling
muda dulu?
No, paling tua dulu.
Tua dulu.
Yang paling muda tu kan kena duduk dekat belakang. So kena tunggu. So it's very funny because there are like, let me count. So this year we would have 7 of them.
7?
7 children.
7 children.
Yeah,
okay.
so they will have to queue out and then greet the grandparents, greet aunts and uncles, greet their parents, and then But I have heard families who actually have a tea ceremony, besides the giving out ang pao, so they have to serve tea to the elders. Yeah, that's quite interesting. But you mentioned about giving out ang pao. That's something that a married person
married person
has to do. So do you enjoy doing it?
Yeah, I'm enjoying. Yeah, because it's then we celebrate together once a year. Yes, it's a celebration. We have to celebrate.
Yes. Because I have heard of people who try to avoid giving out ang pao by traveling like they hide, they go traveling during Chinese New Year so they can avoid.
Is it? The one I don't know the culture because it's the first time
It's not a
celebrate
culture, but it's a modern practice.
Modern
like,
practice.
Yeah, some people they try to avoid. They feel like, you know, I have to spend a lot of money giving out ang pao, so they sort of like avoid it by traveling. Some do it, but not everyone.
Oh, first time I heard.
Okay. Anyway, do you have any favorite Chinese New Year cookies?
Cookies, I like the cookies like tart nanas, pineapple tart.
Yes.
That is a compulsory. Even my wife also really like that one so
Yes.
much. Satu
Yeah.
balang can finish. Yeah,
Wow.
I even touch it.
Wow, wow, wow.
Yes, and then one more, I don't know can mention here.
Bakwan is it?
yang apa nama tu, yang bakar tu, yang macam
Ya, bakwan lah. Yang
manis-manis tu,
manis,
daging manis.
yang
yang
empat
nipis
segi
tu,
punya
empat
kan?
segi tu.
Betul lah. Yang
Yeah.
kita panggil bakwan.
Bakwa. The one is I like it so much. This area a lot. But I don't know which shop I can buy.
Oh, really?
This
Okay.
area a lot, yeah.
Okay, I
Because
will.
my uncle always bought from Sarawak, come to Bukit Bintang and looking for this in Bukit Bintang.
Yeah.
Even I don't know where is the shop they're selling
Okay,
this.
I will go and find out. I think it's like the
They're selling by kilo, no?
the Chinatown, China Street, I think.
This area, Bukit Bintang area.
Oh,
he said.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let me ask my parents because they will know all these old shops.
Yes.
You know, the very well-known ones.
Even the chicken also, they make it like it also.
Yeah.
Very nice one.
Okay.
There's two things I like.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me, I like the peanut.
Peanut biscuit. That one.
Dia bukan macam biscuit tau. Dia macam crushed peanut. They make into like little balls of peanut. That one. I love that one.
Okay. I know that one, but I don't know how to call that one.
I so tak tahu nak panggil apa. I
Kuih
know-
kacang lah, kuih
kuih
kacang lah,
kacang,
can
betul
call
betul.
like that.
Yeah.
Kuih
It's
kacang.
basically like a peanut cookie.
Peanut cookies.
Yeah, and then I know
And then
we.
beras
Beras.
one.
Yang
Kuih
mana?
beras, you know that one?
Which one?
Kuih beras.
Oh,
The manis beras, the rice cookies one.
cookies or kuih bakul?
I think bukan, dia beras, dia macam keras punya dan manis. Dia salut dengan gula.
Oh, ya ke?
Dia segi empat punya. I don't know how to call that one.
Ada ke?
Ada.
Oh,
Ada,
mungkin
dia
tu orang Johor punya kot.
Tak, Malaysian kot.
Tak adalah.
Ada, memang ada.
Family saya tak makan yang manis tu, yang rice.
Beras punya.
Dia
Rice punya
macam-
tak tahu.
Tak.
Oh.
Saya tahu kuih kapit lah. Kuih kapit is another.
Kuih kapit,
The
yeah, I know
love
kuih
letters,
kapit.
yeah.
That is a crispy one, right?
Yeah.
Even also, our Iban also, we got kuih kapit.
Yes.
Similar texture.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
okay.
Similar texture.
Alright. I think people must be very hungry that we are talking about Chinese New Year
Chinese New
cookies
Year one.
and Chinese New Year food. Anyway, so this is very much about Chinese New Year festivity,
Yes.
but another date, very important date, is coming up very soon, Valentine's Day. So, how would you encourage couples to make reservation early for this special day so that they don't miss celebrating it in a very unique and romantic setting here? What would you say to them?
The first words is I encourage people or the couple. I handling the Valentine so many times.
Okay.
It's quite fun. It's quite happening.
Yes.
And please do reservation. Don't forget to do a booking.
Early.
Early.
Yes.
One important thing, must do deposit.
Ah, okay.
If not, because your seat will
be taken up.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Because it's
don't miss this Valentine.
it's very popular, right? Valentine's
very
here.
popular.
Yeah.
Yes.
Every year we have like so many and
So many couples.
People are really enjoying it.
Yes.
Yeah. And then what is one tip would you give couples who are going to celebrate Valentine's Day at Dining in the Dark Kuala Lumpur?
Of course, they have to wear a nice dress.
Oh.
Nice dress up. Yeah.
Why? They must say, in the dark what? Cannot see why wear nice?
Yeah, that's the most important thing. You can sense.
Yes.
Yeah, you can sense the beautifulness, the handsomeness.
Yes.
You're not even judged by your sight. You have just by your sense, That's the most important thing. That's why we celebrate Valentine. It's more different compared to another celebration if you come to dining in the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And another thing I would say, you can even like make sure you dress up, and then, you know, during your dinner, you can ask your companion, the other half, what do I wear today? Do you still remember? Can you describe it? I think that will really tell you, you know, how much attention but of course,
Yes.
yeah, I think
You want to tasting, you want to try your partner lah.
and I think it's quite interesting. I mean, please don't feel like if he or she doesn't remember that he's not paying attention to you, but it's just that sometimes we take things for granted. You know, we are seen, but we don't remember.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. The other thing that I want to remind people is actually you don't have to speak very loud. Sometimes I feel like when they come into the dark, they just want to speak very loud. And then I just want to tell our listeners or viewers, if you are going to dine in the dining in the dark, actually there is no need to speak louder than usual. Just keep your normal value, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah. So, all right. That's all for this Chinese New Year special with Sense and Sage. We hope you are having a wonderful celebration with family and friends. All of us at Dining in the Dark Kuala Lumpur wish you a prosperous and joyous Chinese New Year of the Snake. 新年快乐
新年快乐
and 恭喜
恭喜发财
发财
Happy Chinese New Year. Selamat kembali Cina.